Hey guys, welcome back to ChargerLAB. Today we're gonna bring you a very special charger. It's equipped with a lightning port. So a single USB-C to lightning cable can charge iPhone and Android phones simultaneously. This is Zhiyou 30W charger. Since it's still in development, the shell adopts simple white plastic and is curved with a leaf. It adopts foldable prongs, and let's take a look at the specs info. Model is UVA03003-2112. It can support wide range input voltage. USB-C, USB-A, and lightning ports can support up to 30 watts, and it'll drop to 15 watts when charging two devices. The brand is Robinson and the manufacturer is Zhiyou. We found it has three different ports. There are USB-A, USB-C, and lightning output ports from top to bottom. This is also the first time we've seen a lightning port on a charger. The size of the charger is 49 and 44 and 27 mm, so the power density is about 0.5 watts cubic centimeter. Weight is about 58 grams. Compared with Apple 30W single port charger, this 3-port charger is still smaller. Use ChargerLAB Power ZKT002 to test the USB-C port. It supports Apple 2.4 amp, QC2, 3, QC4+, AFC, FCB, PD3, PPS, and other protocols. It also supports 5 fixed PDOs of 5 volts, 3 amp, 9 volts, 3 amp, 12 volts, 2.5 amp, 15 volts, 2 amp, 20 volts, 1.5 amp. And then the protocol of lightning port is exactly the same as the USB-C port. Finally, the USB-A port can support Apple 2.4 amp, QC2, QC3, AFC, FCP protocols. Next, let's test it out with a few devices. Here are the compatibility test results of USB-C. Since it's still in development, some of the devices can be up to 37 watts, which exceeds the 30 watts limitation. And most devices can support fast charging. Then here is the results of USB-A port. It's slower than USB-C port but over 10 watts. Next is our protagonist, the lightning port. We can use two USB-C to lightning cables and our KM001 Pro to charge iPhone. And it's much easier for USB-C devices, just reverse the direction of the USB-C and lightning ports. And here is the results of lightning port. It can charge all mainstream devices in the market, and its compatibility is pretty good. Next, let's try to charge multiple devices simultaneously. It should be noted that the USB-C and lightning port cannot be used at the same time due to the design, so we can only charge two devices at a time. Use lightning and USB-A to charge two devices at the same time. The total output is between 10 watts to 15 watts. And then let's switch to USB-C and USB-A. The total output is also around 10 to 15 watts. So we're guessing that all three ports share the same circuit. Except for compatibility test, we also use it to fully charge the MacBook Air with M1 chip. The charging curve is in here, which can be roughly divided into 3 states. The peak power is 28 watts. It can reach 26% in half an hour and 52% in an hour, and it'll take 2 hours 37 minutes to be fully charged. Most people won't remove the charger after charging their phone, so is there any power consumption in this case, and how much is it? We can use the power meter to test it. The no-load power consumption of the charger at 220 volts 50 Hz is 0.093 watts, which is about 0.81 kilowatts-hour in 1 year. And the no-load power consumption at 110 volts 60 Hz is 0.081 watts, which is about 0.7 kilowatts-hour in 1 year. The charger is essentially a conversion device, so energy will be lost in the process of converting AC to DC. So here is the conversion efficiency test of the charger. The conversion efficiency varies from 83.71% to 88.81% at 220 volts 50 Hz. The conversion efficiency varies from 84.07% to 87.15% at 110 volts 60 Hz. Most chargers adopt switching power supply currently. There will be ripples in the output current. The lower ripple means better quality. Firstly, the input is 220 volts 50 Hz AC. When the output is 9 volts 3 amp, the highest ripple is 106 mV peak to peak. When the output is 5 volts 0 amp, the lowest ripple is 52 mV peak to peak. Then let's switch the input to 110 volts 60 Hz AC. When the output is 20 volts 1.5 amp, the highest ripple is 124 mV peak to peak. When the output is 9 volts 0 amp, the lowest ripple is 12 mV peak to peak. We'll put it into a 25 degrees Celsius thermal tank throughout the test and let it run for an hour at 20 volts 1.5 amp. And firstly, the maximum temperature on two sides are 78.8 degrees Celsius and 73.3 degrees Celsius under 220 volts 50 Hz. Then the maximum temperature on two sides is 71.5 degrees Celsius and 85.2 degrees Celsius under 110 volts 60 Hz. We also monitored the charging curve during temperature testing. The voltage curve is horizontal and straight, but the current curve has some tiny fluctuations. Because this is a prototype, so a lot of improvements will be added in the future. Now, a single USB-C to Lightning cable and this charger are enough to charge your iPhone and iPad simultaneously. But we still hope that the iPhone will change to USB-C port someday. Okay, that's all for today's video. Please drop a like, leave your comments down below. Your comments might be seen by the manufacturer and make this product better. See you in the next video.